Happy Sunday. We have a big week ahead of us. So the first thing I'm going to do is start slow and easy and fill up the tire on that Suburban. Next item on the list, really easy job. Pick up the 32% pump from Wilton's pivot and bring it to the south pivot, which I've already done, and make sure you do not drag that coupler and tear it off or ruin it, so it'll work. Next, bring a shovel to dig out that 2-inch valve. Also, go to town tomorrow to replace this fitting that broke off. Wrong fitting anyway. Fourth thing, I don't know what number I'm on, but whenever it rains and you shut your pivot off from your phone, don't forget to come back to the pivot and disconnect the power because that battery's dead. Find a battery charger right there. Left it out here because this truck is dead. Needs to be started. We'll do that tomorrow. Charge battery for south pivot. And charging. Looking forward to some of that late season nitrogen coming out of this tank into this tank, and we will bring it out to that field over there, so it'll be ready to go. I know the pump is out there. I don't remember if we have the little injection tube. Might have to go to town and get that again tomorrow morning. All right, good morning. Here we go. Good start early morning. Push pause on Mega Swing. Get telehandler to the farm. Hopefully reset up the pivot that collapsed on Friday. Boom out a little bit. It's got to come off that ball, right, Kevin? Pick up the whole hit point? Yep. Yep. Let it down. What I'm doing now is putting this plunger back in. It was leaking. Hopefully I fixed it. Put that in, tighten it up. Here is the injection device, which this well did not have it. Well, this is the first year I'm farming it, so they have never done late season nitrogen for this corn, so should help the yield. Last little shot of nitrogen. The corn looks really, really good. Put this on, tighten that up, connect this right there. We will make this connection in here. If you want to come down and film this, lovely assistant. Hook it on there, drains through. Actually, I think we are ready to go. This pigtail wired up. Well, that please be the same connector. Worked. It's not leaking. Good. I can't believe how well and how fast that worked. Let's go start the other well and then check the filters on the drip. All right, fixing drip tape underground here. We had a hole here, and here are the broken pieces. You can see where rodents have chewed a hole. We have new tape here, and then the fasteners right here in this bag. And actually already started fixing it, but we were fixing it as the water was on. It was just too much of a pain, so we shut the water off. We'll clean out a lot of this and look and see what we got underneath here.
I can hear Dad coming back, so I assume that means it started. And I do not... Oh, what's that right there? Feel around. Oh, look at that. Well, there's only a tiny little bubble. I can feel it though, coming out. But I mean, it's supposed to water. I don't know. Stick your hand in there, see what you think.
I have gloves on.
Oh, sorry.
I think it looks good.
Okay.
Were there some air bubbles pushed out?
Yeah. Yes, there were air bubbles, and now there's a little... It's right at the connection.
Hey, Laura.
Yes, Dad?
Was this your first time fixing drip tape?
Yes, it was.
I'm very proud of you. You did a very good job.
Oh, thank you.
This is also my first time. I've never fixed one of these.
Nice.
We learned together. So is it right or not?
We're not really sure. Do you feel that?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's fine, right? Like, it's supposed to be watering. Call it good? What's it called, boss?
There's a right way to do things and a right way to do things. I think we have to do it the right way. It'll drive me crazy. I won't be able to. It won't drive me crazy. We'll be fine. Let me think about this.
I think we're okay.
Okay. Hey, I tell you what. Why don't we make it your call?
It's getting stronger.
We need a scissors. Unbuckle it. It'll just take 15 more minutes. There's a right way and a right way. Let's just do it the right way. Oh, and then there's my way. I forgot to bring a shovel. But we will improvise, adapt, overcome, which means I'll dig it by hand. In just a little bit. Also, I have one of these that we didn't have yesterday. Injection deedly bopper. And screw that in. I did not bring a crescent wrench or a shovel, but I'll get this tight enough for now to be able to do what I want to do. That's in tight. Hook this up. I sometimes leave this off so we can bleed it. Go ahead and check drip oil. That is full and dripping. Okay, shovel, hook that one up. We have to spray weeds out here. I need to load up the sprayer on the other four-wheeler and just spray everything as we go around here. I'm going to... This battery hopefully got enough charge on it. Heard the click of the Murphy switch. That is a good sign. Check the oil. And it is low. My friend, we are going to... Ah! There's no oil out here. All right. We're going to make a run. Shovel, oil, and what else do we need? Check the belts, everything else. Grease gun. Okay, Adam, what we're going to do here, we're changing the oil. Putting on a new filter, one thing that I like to do is you take some of the old oil, or if you have new oil out here, and you just put it on the gasket, like that, and run that around. And then it will make a better seal, and then it'll actually help removing the filter next go around. I'm going to put this on, tighten it up, just like that, and then we are actually going to write the date on it so we can remember when we changed the oil. What is today's date? August 3rd. 8/3/2020, right? There we go.
All right.
We are good to go. No way. Now we're going to grease the PTO shaft. You gotta be kidding me. How many times, question, how many times you grab the grease gun off the shelf and is empty? I mean, that didn't even give... Unbelievable. But you know what? This is not my first time. I actually brought another tube of grease. So, now you get to watch me reload the grease gun. Old tube, new tube. Take this cap off. That. Stick it in here. I did this a little bit backwards. You need to pull this out and lock it in here first. Put that down in here. Crack the top. Load the canister. Screw it back in. Thank you, Milwaukee, for making such a great design. If you could just make a grease gun that had infinity grease, or like a 10-round magazine, that would never be empty. So, that's how you reload a grease gun. There we go. So that knuckle, greasing the main bearing, and then greasing this knuckle back here. What I do, Adam, typically is just grease it till there's a little bit of grease that comes out. And unfortunately, when I start this PTO, it will splatter a bit. We'll be fine. So since we remembered to bring the shovel, I was actually able to dig this out and chop a few weeds. Fit this coupler on. Actually, Adam, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to unhook this and run it under the pipe. I don't know why, it just seems like it's a better fit to run it underneath the pipe, out of the way, so it's not a tripping hazard. Okay. Plug this in. It is wired for 480 volts. See if it gets in there. There we go. And then we'll run it from the screen as soon as we fire the generator up and the well. All right, earplugs, loud engine. That battery should have enough juice to fire up. Oil is good. PTO is greased. Once again, Adam, be very careful around the PTO. This is the clutch lever to engage it. So let's see what we got here. Uh-oh. Oh, come on! That's the oil pressure. That's the oil pressure. navigation button. And that should start the pump. Actually, once it's locked in and we're on run, it'll start the pump at that point. But the GPS locked in. Probably won't be able to close the gates now, but
Why not?
I'm sure he will fluff it around. All right, checking on the drip. We got a later start today because we had to fix that drip tape, but doing the calculations on this 32% nitrogen, it is working great. We're doing half of this field, 80 acres, and we will, I will come out here probably about at midnight and switch it from the north to the south. But this corn looks fantastic. Last couple of days in Nebraska have been really, really good. Just enjoying life, feeling good. Things are really coming along well. I hope everybody else out there is doing really good. I think one of the things I probably need to do is smile more. I'm a positive guy. I'm a very happy guy. But most of the time when I'm videoing or working or video myself, I'm very serious and get into work mode. But there's a lot to be proud of. There's a lot to be, there's a lot of, happiness is a choice. Happiness is a choice. And I choose happiness when the weather's good. Even when things aren't going well, I just choose to be happy because there's really no other way to live life. 8 hours later, things look really good. Good job, Laura. Nice fix. Appreciate your help. And remember, if something's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Sududa, Tereng, Nate. This end of the side. 30% is going really good, and pumping, cranking perfectly. So it's amazing. I apologized a minute ago. I was totally whispering when we were around that power unit, but safety first. Very happy to see those grass bales home. My father and our hired man were able to haul home all the grass bales from the ranch. That was on Laura and I's list, our big Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday list. This job got done. Whew, super happy about that. So here we go. Continue on a monster week. Question, did you guys forget about this pivot? It's okay, that is spilt milk under the bridge. Okay, you guys probably told me there was no power at the pivot because we didn't have power at the road. So obviously, that switch on, I think we've got juice. Now we do have full power at the pivot point. We're still missing internet. We're not going to worry about that right now to run from my phone. So hopefully, if I can start the pivot forward and awesome sauce. Here we go. Oh, come on. 25%. Chicken bow tie pasta with broccoli and garlic bread. And dessert, probably. Friends, can I introduce you into my queen, my wife, my love. Hi, Megan. Thank you so much. I'm showing up late tonight, but here we are with an amazing meal and dessert.
Okay. I tried banana cream pie, and I don't know if it was a success or not, so I've only put Cool Whip on the portion that we're going to eat now. So if it's garbage and we want to throw it out, then we didn't waste all the Cool Whip, right?
You are the best woman in the world, bar none. Good morning. It is 2:32 in the morning, and this tank, well, I don't know if you can see it. Well, half full. Time to switch it to the south side.